All right, here we are. It is Sunday, May 18th, 2025. Let's take a look at the garden. See what's going on. Actually had a cabbage yesterday. It's pretty nice. Probably about a, I don't know, 6-inch diameter. Had it for dinner. And the onions are coming along pretty good. I mean, they're not huge. About to be expected for what I do. Some are pretty good. Like this one right here. That's pretty good size, almost a baseball. Peppers are looking nice. No gladiolas. Oh, almost a little bud. And I got this red cabbage. I don't know, it's pretty tiny. We'll see what happens to it, but it's all about the tomatoes, peppers. So, as you can see on this one, and then back to this one, so the tops are falling over. Pretty much they're ready. I usually let them go a little longer, but I guess I can start picking them. So we have little flowers on the pepper, and those will eventually turn into peppers. So all the flowers are blooming pretty good. Lily's got tons of buds. Oh, I had some flowers, but here's another good size onion. At least good size for me. The reds are doing pretty good. I planted all these other ones. Gosh, I think I had 3 or 4 varieties. The brown ones, and they're not very big. They're supposed to be, but well, actually, I think these ones were the starter plants. So that's interesting. Those came out really good. All of these are the ones I started from seed. Oh, here we go. There's a nice purple flower on that one. So this one's that multicolored one. Even the leaves have an interesting color to it. But they're looking good, looking good. Yeah, those are really small in those onions. Little pepper right there. But these tomatoes, look at this. Man. So I got 5 of them in here. And it is going like crazy. Now you want to give just little taps. And be careful, I don't want to knock off the flowers like these 2 were knocked off. Or a little shake of the cage. And that's going to help pollination. But if we look right in there, look at those. We got some tomatoes already. Those are coming along nice. A little tiny one right there. So these flowers, just like that, will start with this little tomato and get bigger. We got a couple things of garlic in here. But yeah, man, this one is doing good. Finally getting some buds coming up on this. My little sunflower garden. Put a bunch of seeds and they're finally popping up. Let's see, these are some more garlic and peppers. And actually, this bed is doing nice. You can see that one's got a nice pepper growing over there. I think these are all bells except this one right here. And you can see a pepper. That should be the garden salsa. But this bed really isn't doing well. I mean, it's doing all right for these giant sunflowers. And it might be just what's wrong with this bed, I don't know. The garlic is much smaller, hardly even doing anything compared to the other ones. And this tomato plant, even though there's a little tomato, the plant is just severely stunted, and I don't know. Could be this thing just stealing all the nutrients or something. We'll see. And this plant is looking a little spindly, a little skinny, but anyway, it's got some tomatoes. This is the prairie fire, I believe. And the peas are all done. I'm just gonna let them dry up and then look for some pods and save the seeds. Like this, that'll dry up. Actually, like this one, say they get nice and dry. And then the insides are dry, and that's your seeds for next time. Hey, there's a nice tomato on the bottom, right there. I needed to be a little bit better, making sure they go in here, but oh well. And then I got this paneling in the back. As you can see, this one is going to start to go up it. They're looking pretty good. Cucumbers are finally coming around. They got a ways to go, but they're looking good. Another tomato plant in here. So I got 4 along this panel in containers. But man, this zucchini, all these, there's like multiple ones in here. See that zucchini down there? Yeah, little one. Now let's see, this flower is a male flower. And that's the female one down there. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Nice zucchini. And these are a striped type. Zebra, I think. Anyway, lots of flowers in here. Another tomato plant. But yeah, this one, man, it's just going crazy. This tomato plant is doing really nice. Look at these tomatoes. So, gonna be a nice producer. Oh yeah, there's some more right there. A few more onions, just kind of sparsely packed in there. Some more pepper plants. There's one. Yeah, so these are looking nice. Yeah, there's another zucchini plant. This was much smaller. Definitely planted later. We got some flowers, so coming along good. I think this is one of the golden ones. Here's another grouping, 2 or 3 plants in here. Yeah, this is definitely a golden one. You can see that yellow one developing under that flower. But they're all coming along nicely. And another zucchini plant with a big flower. Now this will be a regular black beauty that you can see down there. And there's just one in here. Planted multiple seeds. But what's exciting, or I don't know how exciting, but let's see, two or 3 weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, maybe even last weekend, black gold, free black gold. And this stuff is nice. If you get into that pile, it is steaming hot still. Anyway, free compost from the city and the trash company. First time getting it from them. I should have been on top of it for many years. They do it twice a year, as much as you can get. So I spread it around the garden. I'm being careful not to do too much in the containers, but they've had a few sprinklings so far. And so far so good. I think they're all enjoying it. Put a lot back here. Now I don't know if it's the compost, something else, but I'm getting a little bit of a, look at these leaves at the tops. The rest of the plants are looking really nice. Getting some little tomato action. Just a little concerned. I really didn't put that much compost back here and haven't been really feeding them much of anything else. A little bit of liquid fertilizer, see this plant as well. But other than that, the plant is looking really nice. A lot of tomatoes, see them down there? Some more right there. Now these are small cherry tomato plants, so they're gonna just be blooming with tomatoes. All these flowers will turn into little tomatoes. Anyway, real happy though. Everything's looking good. Look how big my rosemary bush is getting. Nice. But yeah, this is the time of year. Everything's coming along. Probably at least another good month before I'm harvesting anything other than zucchinis. Yeah, happy with everything but this bed. So I may be just using this bed next year. Put some sunflowers in here. I'm not really sure what's up. I even got a thing of parsley, and it's just, I don't know, not really doing much anything. But these two beds looking good. Especially this one, man. Wow. Hopefully everything stays in decent shape. Anyway, that is it for the garden tour of May. And we'll see you next time.